Across the continent of Greater Banya, peoples of all walks of life share a common sense. A sense that something is approaching. What it is remains a secret to most, but they can feel it. Rumors of sickness spread in the south. A mountain flies in the west. An army of living flame marches through the desert sands, leaving a line of glass as their trodden path. Yes, these are the troubles set to welcome a god into this world. Behelit, the lidless eye, god of the searing light. She approaches and will not be deterred. However, a few know of her coming and prepare. A deadly and cunning thief, a champion of the mountain tribes, a cleric of chaos, a brilliant artificer, and a scarred soul whose past is catching up with him. Can these individuals save the rest? Can they kill a god? Can they save their friend? Can they each finally find a home? Let us together read the final chapters of these heroes. Hey, friends! Welcome to Goats and Dragons, the stream where Helfago Gaming plays Dungeons and Dragons, a game of shared storytelling where I make creepy sounds at my friends. I'm Andrew Gilbert, he, him, but tonight I'm your friendly neighborhood dungeon master, and I'm not alone. With me, as always, is Galway playing the Tiefling Sorcerer Charity.
Hey everybody, Galway, my pronouns are he, him, or they, them, and I play Charity, Outler and Charity, the family, whose pronouns are he, him, his.
Adam playing the Halfling Rogue, Burbage Kemp.
Hi everybody, it's good to be back. Yes, my name is Adam, my pronouns are he, him, or they, them, and I play Burbage Kemp, who uses he, him, his pronouns.
Lena playing the Goliath Barbarian Stormbringer.
Hi, I'm Lena, and my pronouns are she, her, and Stormbringer's pronouns are also she, her.
Rachel playing the Gnomish Artificer Clem.
Hi, I'm Rachel, and both Clem and I use she, her. And
Darcy playing the Tiefling Cleric Hakari.
Sup, I'm Darcy, and my pronouns are they, them, and Hakari's are she, hers.
Wonderful. Sorry for a few minutes late. Just making sure everyone was feeling good and trying to remember how to do the episode of here because we haven't done it for a while. Looks like we're raring to go. So I'm gonna actually kind of keep these as brief as I can. You can sort of discover the exclamation point things on your own. The big ones are like exclamation point Discord, and that gets you a link to our Discord. Exclamation point KO-FI that lets you buy us a cup of coffee or keep the games running and help us buy overlays and images and pay artists and do that sort of thing. And we have exclamation point donate as well. Would you talk about that, Galway?
Yeah, right now, exclamation point donate command is pointing to the Trevor Project benefiting LGBTQ youth. And as always, we encourage you check out local charities doing the same.
Excellent. And we are an affiliate on Twitch, which means you're able to cheer and subscribe to us. And we really, really, really do appreciate those. And we have Chelsea's poem.
We do.
Would someone be able to read that?
I say Adam does it.
Oh, I was gonna volunteer Lena.
Lena was gonna say Rachel. That's weird.
I was actually going to say Rachel, yeah.
I was not going to say anybody because I feel like you all have your own independence and can make your own decisions.
Chelsea poem. Okay. Independence. Moving through tunnels filled with quotable moments and confusion, the art of throwing ball bearings, a godly blessing and very good illusions. The solid sound of thoo thoo clang clang of metal and boats. Andy might actually be trying to kill you and not just for theatrical gloat. You've made it down the stairs and maybe dinner in 2 days' play. Much love, Fates of Ryn crew. We can see your faces and hear what you say.
Oh,
That's
Chelsea,
great.
thank you so much. That is delightful. Yeah. Friends, you made it down the stairs. You killed the thing at the bottom of the stairs. And I think we're ready to go into tonight's session.
Whenever this is covering my camera, it's because I'm eating. And this is actually Galway. I think Galway and Lena gave me this for Christmas a few years
It's
back.
beautiful.
So pretty.
But yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Cool. Also, Darcy is going to be frozen most of the time as well. Just oh nope, Darcy went away, and we'll come back and probably make a weird face.
There it is.
So, friends, last time on Goats and Dragons, you all made your way down this great stone staircase of the ancient dwarven city beneath Fidero, and the stone frescoes on the walls, though faded with time, depicted epic battles of the dwarves. Now this place has succumbed to ruin. You eventually came to a crossroads on the stairs and picked the middle road, and this led you to what seemed to be the living quarter of the city. Down here, you heard clanging and a bunch of noise, as it seems like whatever trap Burbage and Hakari had triggered on the way down was coming home to roost, even though that's a chicken metaphor and it was a big metal dog.
Are you sure it wasn't a boat?
I'm 100% sure that things can sound like things, and those things don't have to be those things. Is mostly what I'm thinking. After killing this, you began to hear a thud, 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 as something was sounded like it was kind of crashing up against the old wooden doors, not too far from you, friends. So, now that you are in the depths of this place, hearing the sounds of a working city seemingly around you, but seeing no individuals, what is it you would like to do now that the banging has begun?
Did my mind friend have anything to say about any of this? I can't remember.
He's been oddly quiet.
Okay. He wanted to come
Okay.
down here,
Yes,
but he's okay.
and it sort of
He told me that like Burbage was gonna die when like the weird metal beast thing came.
And then
but
said
that was the
Hakari was
last-
going to be next, I think.
Right. But that's
Yeah.
all that I've really had communication wise from him. Okay.
Yes.
I would just like to point out that Andy just said the banging has begun. So
Heyo.
It's a bugbear and an ogre.
Doc,
Ha.
this
Oh,
is
are
going
we
to be our
doing this?
first.
I can make so many Baldur's Gate references.
Wow.
Andy brought this
Andy.
up. This is only our second time playing
know.
Fates of Ryn since Baldur's Gate 3
Oh
released.
god. It's not because of Baldur's Gate. It
It's
just
not.
feels
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
life.
like
It's mainly because job hunting is a soul-sucking and depression-inducing activity.
Also true.
sure.
So I'm putting myself in between the door that's getting busted down and everybody else. Where
Okay.
can you ping where that direction is? Noise for me.
Yeah, it's coming from down here. This
Thank
door.
you.
Yay, I'm glad I remembered.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you just hear, thump. you even see the door kind of like give a little bit.
I'm ready. I have volley out as a shield, not as a ball,
Okay.
and my axe or whatever. I don't know what weapons I use. I'll figure this out as we're playing.
Yeah. From the door as it splinters just a little bit, and then bursts open, landing in front of you is a large rat, seemingly unconscious at least, if not dead at this point. And then you hear a little, and don't come back from inside the door.
Hello?
No answer.
Hey, we're not rats.
No answer. You now, through looking through the door, kind of behind this crate outside, you now see that the room opens up into what appears to be like a rather small tavern, and there is a dwarf individual with a long white beard and a really pale skin, standing behind the bar, cleaning a glass.
Just ignoring me when I say hello, we're not rats?
Yes, it appears so.
Wildly disrespectful.
So this
I'm
is
gonna,
just a bar that we're seeing.
Yes.
I'm gonna poke the rat. Is it alive?
Whatever you poke with it, just sort of sinks into it. This thing has been dead a long time.
Charity,
Oh,
I think they're
gross.
ghosts. I think they're ghosts. Gross
Jesus.
ghosts.
Wow.
Gross.
Ew. Well, that
Yeah.
was. Oh god.
Hey, bartender!
He sort of like looks up and he goes, "Oh, shut up, yo! Yes, come on in."
Hi, are you a ghost?
No,
Promise?
sure.
You legally have to tell me if you're a ghost. It's part of the law. If I ask if you're a ghost, you have to tell me.
What?
In the law, if I ask if you're a ghost, you have to tell me. You can't just be an undercover ghost.
Do you want something to drink? And he's like shouting.
Charity, they say they're not ghosts.
Is it a ghost drink?
Is it a ghost drink?
So, if I poke my move forward, not even poke
Yeah,
my
yeah.
head in, but do I get a sense of anything?
Give me a perception check.
Because, like, you said that they seem to be shouting and we're like, quiet down, and we're not hearing anyone, right?
Correct. Yeah.
You said perception?
Yes.
Oh, hey. A spell that my years-long campaign to remind people is very useful. Baldur's Gate has done more for than I ever did. Guidance. I remember the alpha.
So proud of you.
15 so far.
Change the side interface slightly again. 19
Yeah.
total.
With a 19, you are keenly aware that there is nothing else in here. That he seems to even be reacting to people. He sort of slides a glass down the bar, and it just kind of topples over and spills on the floor without him noticing. And he's like listening to someone, and then he nods and moves behind him and grabs a bottle and starts to pour a shot, it seems. This is creepy.
Oh my god, I had no idea this was down here. Hold on, guys, hold on. Burbage pats around and he finds an old kind of little notepad of his. I visited every bar in Federa when I lived here, and I had every beer on tap, but I had no idea that whatever this is was down here.
Well, so this
Granted-
probably isn't actually part of the Fedora municipality, right? Because the Fedora municipality ends at the ground level, and if you dig below that, it's not Fedora anymore. They can't own the soil, man.
Well, but my point is, if there's some kind of weird metaphysical ghost brew down here that I could drink and log on my Tapped. What is the name of that actual app that people use?
I don't remember.
I think that might be it.
Yeah, I think
It's
Tapped.
a good name, if not.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my first
GM.
contribution to the night session. Is just
Wait,
the
but
Burbage
Burbage,
bet.
you can't. Burbage, you
What?
can't drink things from ghosts because then you have to stay forever. It's like they give you food or drink and then they make you stay forever. So
I think that's mostly
think
the
that's
Fae and the
fairies.
underworld.
Yeah, that's something
but
else.
we're under the world right now.
Actually, fair point.
Very true.
Eldon would make me drink all the time, and look how that turned out.
You're like a raging alcoholic.
It was, and then I wasn't for a bit, and then I went back to it.
Hikari and Burbage, you both first hear kind of coming from echoing off the stone walls of this place.
And no one else hears it?
Everyone else does eventually when you kind of like, wait,
Yeah.
shh, and then everyone hears it.
Can anybody tell where it's coming from? You said it's echoing.
Kind of like echoing like down here through the areas up here. Like, it
Are
just
you
kind of-
kidding?
Yeah, it just kind of feels
Not
like
for us.
Oh, that's GM layer. Kind of feels like it's just like multiple places, or weirdly echoing.
I'm trying to position myself in between the ghost bartender and the places where the noises are, and interpose myself between those things and the party. It's not really working, but
Sure.
You're just darting around.
Charity's gonna
yeah.
sort of shout
I have
into
a
the ghost
question.
bartender.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse me, is it normally this busy at this time?
You have to come in. I can't hear you.
Don't go in there, they'll keep you forever.
So I have my faithful hound. I'm pretty
Yes.
sure that I
Mhm.
cast that at the beginning of when we came down here. They bark if a creature comes within 30 feet of me.
Okay, of you
Do they
or them?
of the?
But they like
What
trail
is the
right behind
wording?
you, I think.
Yes.
It's pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like right next to me. So it's basically like yeah, if they come within 30 feet of me without speaking the password that I specify when I cast the spell, the hound starts barking loudly. It sees invisible creatures and can see the ethereal plane. It ignores illusions, and that's the last of that. So I just was
Oh, I'm
wondering
sorry.
if
Did you say
Yeah.
it can see the ethereal plane?
it can. Yes.
He's been barking this entire time.
Okay. Sorry, I should have mentioned it sooner.
No,
but I
you're
was like,
good.
So I was wondering, yeah, if there's like a.
It's the row, 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 row.
No
I'm just
dogs
gonna say,
allowed. You've got to tie it
so-
up outside.
Yeah, the dog is alerting us, asshole, that there are creatures all around us.
Ah.
Sorry, I don't mean to be so. Nah, I do. So yeah, there's creatures all around us.
You see him lunging at things that just aren't there, and like biting the air around you.
I'm gonna tell him to heal. I don't know if he listens.
Yeah. He'll
But
come next to you and just keep barking, looking
Yeah.
around.
Does it have a healing spell?
no, HEEL.
I know.
Son of a bitch, fuck! Get out of my face.
Son of a bitch. Fuck.
That was totally Clem and Burbage right there.
Yeah, we were one and the same
Okay,
at that
so
moment.
I think that maybe he's serving patrons in the ethereal. And I wish we had Clue down here.
Are they good patrons or bad patrons?
He seems a mite panicked.
Don't I have a spell that can tell, like, or does it tell me if it's Fae or like that? I can't remember what the spell's called.
Yeah, I think it's like detect good and evil.
Detect what?
Good and
Detect-
evil?
Yeah, evil and good.
What
because
level
they,
is that at? Do we know?
2
it's a first level spell, I think.
first? It's low.
Yes, it's protection from evil and good.
That's slightly different.
Oh, detect evil and good. So tell whether evil or good, right?
Yeah, if you have it
Okay,
prepared.
I'm going to cast that.
Okay. So for about 10 minutes here, you'll know if there are those things. Okay? Within about 30 feet of you.
So what do I feel? Or do I
Nothing.
see these things actually?
You don't. You don't see anything at the moment. Or feel that.
Because they're in the ethereal. But if they pop up, then it will probably trigger for you right away.
The ethereal.
Sorry, this is partially because it's been a while since we played. We came down here, we followed the path that Divine Intervention had said to us was the correct one.
The safest, I believe, was the terminology.
But also could achieve our goal.
Yes, yeah, like the safest way to achieve the goal. Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
I just wrote down Divine Intervention wants us to go to the 4th tunnel. So I don't actually know.
Yeah, no, I think Andy's right. It was safest, but also it wasn't just, oh yeah, here's the safest place to go. It was the safest way to get where we wanted to go.
Yeah.
Did we have any sense before Boat Dog jumped us of, like, we heard stuff moving around, but did we have any sense of, like, we'd found crates and things that seemed like they were relatively recent. Were there any tracks or, signs of where people were moving?
Not especially. You've looked around. It maybe be like maybe there's old tracks, like a few years old, but like the dust is generally pretty unsettled here. This is not used a lot, if really ever, recently especially. Stormbringer, out of the corner of your eye, you do see movement sort of up here.
I'm gonna cut it. Where did Charity go? Oh, there. Okay.
I'm just on the
I
other side
have
of the
weird
pillar.
sight lines. Okay. I'm gonna cut it off to make sure it can't get to my.
All right, you start to see a lumbering creature, giant arms dragging on the ground with large pustules that look translucent, and then on the inside are like little starry voids waiting to sort of burst and rupture. Their faces are twisted and gnarled. They look incredibly diseased, about 7.5, 8 feet tall, lumbering, and you hear.
Does it look friendly?
At the moment, it's
Sounds
just
like it.
sort of lumbering toward you.
Do the other? I guess we can't see.
I'm gonna back up slightly,
Does the
and I
bartender
think there's
react?
a wall.
And the bartender doesn't seem to either hear this or react. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a big zombie thing. I can't tell. Maybe it's nice. It's not attacking me yet. Charity, you should not be so close though, because it's lumbering towards us. How is it, like, can I do some sort of check to, like, investigate its intentions? An
Sure.
insight check, that's what those
Give
are
me-
called.
Give me an insight check. Yeah.
I'm very wise. I got an 8.
Yeah. You don't know how to read these things. You've never seen them or know what they are. You do now hear a second one lumbering up from the south passage.
So I'm trying to interpose myself between those two passages then and the party.
Okay.
Neat, good, great.
I'm gonna go up and be by Stormbringer.
Okay.
Oh, I see movement.
Hikari, do these seem nice to you? You're wiser than me. Do these seem like they're nice creatures?
You can give me an
I
insight
think
check.
they are, and I just really want to kill someone, so, or something in this case. So I don't know. I say we go after him.
Okay.
Are they like they're lumbering up? But how are they in the bar? Right?
Oh no,
They're not. Were they coming out of the bar?
no, nothing was in the bar except that dude. It seems like these are coming
Okay.
from.
Are we still in the bar?
No,
I
no
don't
one's
think
gone
we've ever
in the
gone
bar
in.
yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a little confused.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna. No, I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm not gonna do that.
These things are zombies?
Yeah, but like some zombies are nice, I think, and I don't know. Look, the ghost bartender seemed nice.
Okay, now that I can see them, one, do I have any idea what these are? And two, do I have any idea like what their intentions would be?
Inside checks or nature checks, however you want to do those. Do one and
Let's start with
then
insight.
they'll move.
I think I care more about are they coming to kill us than I do.
Clem and Burbage, you now hear lumbering and
14.
gasping from up here as well.
From like behind us?
Kind of the most northern little section. 14 insight. These things, you can't imagine that they're friendly. They do look somewhat undead, which means probably they're not safe, at least to be around.
Okay. And then could I make a nature check following up on that? With a,
Sure.
do I know specifically what kind of undead this would be?
Yeah, they're going to move a little closer than as you do that.
I don't suppose this would
I'm
count
kind
as an
of scooting Hikari back so I can take a step back too, so it's not right
Sure.
next to me as it's moving closer.
Okay.
I don't suppose this would count as an arcana. Oh, no, it's an arcana. It's just a nature check. Damn.
Yeah. Seven. You've never seen anything like these. Like the closest thing you could see is it's like it sort of like has the dimensions of like a troll, but like a little shorter than
Zombie
a
troll.
troll. And these giant weird pustules with those swirling like galaxies in them you can't imagine that these are from this plane necessarily.
Cool. Is there a one? Did they attack Stormbringer when she moved back?
Like a little bit sort of like kind of reached out toward her, but yeah, wouldn't call it an attack necessarily.
There's one up here too, Stormbringer.
Hikari, can you go head that one off and I'll hold the bottom two?
Yeah, totally. And
Do
I
we have
run
like
off.
a plan?
I guess fight them if they attack us. And maybe don't let them touch you because they look kind of oozy.
Yeah, let's just fight these guys. Andy, do you have Zombie Jamboree as like a music cue?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's too bad.
Right.
'Cause that would be great.
All right.
This is good too.
Yeah. Friends, you're not taken by surprise. It looks like they just keep coming. Let's roll initiative at least to
I'm
see how we
surprised.
do.
What? They want to fight?
let me get initiative cleared first before.
Now recording.
Awesome. All right. And hi, Craig. Don't forget to click on your character and then initiative.
Was that a nat 20 I rolled?
I don't think so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because my thing is
Oh, was-
only 0.1.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's bright green, so.
Okay, it wasn't showing up bright green on mine, so.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Not so great for old Rachel.
All right. Does the dog get different?
No, axe on my turn.
Cool. Did you roll a 20? Go away. No.
No, I rolled a 19.
Nice. Hikari, you get to go first as you crit, and then Charity and Hikari then will go.
Okay. I'm gonna draw my sword,
All
and
right.
I'm gonna smile at the zombie and say, "You just made my day."
Lovely.
And then I'm going to move towards it and try to stab it.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Hold on 1 second. My thing takes a while to pop up.
No.
Mine too, believe me. At my age.
I didn't even realize I was saying that. And if I try to switch back and forth between things, so just tell me what it did.
You got a 14, which kind of like hits into it and your sword sticks into his side a little bit, and you pull it out. It doesn't seem to do any damage.
Okay.
And like meta, I'll tell you that like 14 kind of misses. So I'm just giving you some flavor for it. It's not that they're immune to damage.
Can I move away? Or will he get an opportunity attack?
Both
Well, I'm
things are
sorry,
true.
will they get an opportunity attack? I should not assume the zombie is a he.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll stay there.
Okay. Charity, your turn.
Okay, cool, good, great. I love being under Federo. Let's start out slow. Silver flame darts, which I'm trying to remember how many I cast at this point. Been too long, and I leveled recently. And it's a bespoke spell.
Lovely.
4 beams at 17th level. So I'm going to do beams 1 through 3, targeting like each of them, top to bottom.
Okay.
So
Yep.
1, 2, 3. And then 4 I'll put at the one engaged with Hikari.
Okay.
Okay, the first one was a fumble. Then 27, 18, and 16.
Yep, all three of those hit.
I'll roll the fumble table.
See what chaos brings.
Jesus Christ, they've changed the entire top menu. There we go.
You didn't really do
I was
this
like-
with a weapon.
Cool.
I mean, you maybe got fumbled with your focus a little bit, but I think you're fine.
So then the bottom 3 do one next to Stormbringer takes 15 fire, the bottom one takes 7 fire, and then the top one will take 7 fire.
Cool.
How do they seem to react to that?
Scarily enough, they do not seem to react to that. It seems like you're hurting. Like one of the pustules does burst, sort of, and kind of a mist sort of floats off of him, but he's just sort of continuing lumbering, his dead stare with his cloudy eyes are looking straight at Stormbringer still. Like these, it's hurting them, but they don't seem to be reacting.
I'm sorry, can we kill these guys without bursting their pustules? That'd be possible. Ugh.
Hikari, you are up again.
Oh,
And then
crap.
Burbage next.
Crap. Okay. Hold on.
And Charity, if you need to move or something, feel free. Or bonus action, I guess.
I'll Oh, actually, yeah. I'm going to. Sorry, I forgot. Bonus action
you're good.
spiritual weapon
Cool.
at level 2. Right over there, sort of blocking off the other side of that.
Cool.
And then take a whack at it from there.
Go ahead and roll.
21, 12 force.
Hits, yeah. Excellent. Yeah, it seems to kind of lob off a finger, it appears.
I hate this. And then I'm not moving.
Okay. Akari.
I'm gonna see what radiant damage does, so I'm gonna do Word of Radiance.
Okay.
Which is a cantrip. And basically black flames burst out around me within 5 feet.
All right. It is a DC. Ooh. You rolled a 5. Okay.
So
not
no?
quick. No.
Well, I was gonna say the cantrip. So the cantrip didn't happen.
Yes,
Damaged.
it did 4 damage.
It doesn't look. How'd it react to that?
Barely at all, if anything. It just feels like these things are numb and don't feel pain at all, and they're just.
But it doesn't even
marching.
look hurt. Like it doesn't look burned or anything.
It does a little bit, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you can tell these things are doing damage, and seemingly a decent amount of damage. They're not like resisting it. It's just they don't care at all.
Okay. So there's no way to like tell if it looks bloodied or anything like that. It's just kind of
Give me a check on your turn if you want.
fine.
Burbage and then Stormbringer.
So Hikari's fighting one up here. Is there only one up there that Burbage can
That you see. Yep.
see? And then there's one down here, right?
Yes.
And one down here.
Correct.
What is this? Is this the dead creature? Or is
What is
that Clem's dog?
Oh, that's Clem's dog. Yeah.
Okay. Well, since Burbage heard the ones coming from the north, Burbage will hop on top of this like crate here.
Okay.
And double team this guy. He'll try to hit it with a dual crossbow attack over Hikari's head.
All right. Do it.
He's envisioning an apple on top of Hikari's head and aiming right through it. So do hand crossbow. Ooh.
26 hits.
For 9 piercing. And then I do offhand, right?
Yes.
Sneak attack.
And don't forget sneak. Yeah. 24 hits.
All right. And sneak attack because Hikari's right there.
Jesus, that's so many dice.
29. That was enough damage where it like took it. It seemed to react a little bit more to. A
Oh,
massive
wow,
amount of
okay.
damage there.
Well, shit.
You've started a dialogue, Burbage.
All right. Well, look alive. Is that a thing? Does that work? Because they don't. Look alive. Huh?
They don't.
All right.
Are you good, Burbage?
Yeah, I don't know. It's been 2 months since I played D&D.
Yeah. I love it. Stormbringer.
Ray John. And I'm gonna swap into my glaive actually for now, which has reach, and hit at the one that's in range of. Oh, and it should make a, because I raged on DC 18 Dex save and a DC 18 Strength save.
Oh yeah, failed both.
Sweet. So it can't move now. Its speed is reduced to 0, and I rolled what looks like max damage on my dice, but it's in fact not. One of those is apparently a 2. So 14 lightning damage is still good. And now I'm striking at it with my Oni glaive. 23 to hit?
23 hits, yep.
So that's, I want to say, yeah, okay, 15 magical slashing damage. Slashing? Yes, magical slashing damage. Is it still alive?
Yes.
Does it seem aggressive? Like
it does now, certainly.
Okay, we just attacked it. I just feel like we're kind of bullying these. Anyway, second attack. Does 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Okay. So 25 magical slashing damage.
Damn.
Woohoo!
And that's it for me.
Did you say it feels like we're bullying them?
Yeah.
Give us your beer money.
Andy, we cannot hear you talking.
Sorry, another one comes into view down here. I pushed the wrong button. And Hikari, you see another one further back in that hallway there, as does Burbage.
I yell back to everyone. Is that okay? Can I do that? Or is
Yeah.
that an action? I yell back to everyone. There's another one.
Have they done anything yet?
No. You guys have just been bullying them.
Basically just target practice.
Oh, and on my turn, sorry, I think I would have scooted back 5 feet also.
Okay.
No further, so they can probably still get to me.
Yeah. And they have to make a strength save to get out of the ice.
They just can't.
So this one, just its speed is reduced to 0 until
This turn.
the start of my next turn.
Gotcha.
But the this one is fine.
Yeah. So it's gonna lumber up to you. It's gonna swing with
Okay, so they are attacking us.
its claws.
We attacked first, though.
and
I
then
know,
gonna
but
try
I
to
mean,
bite you.
If they didn't do
Oh,
anything, I would feel a little bad.
Does a 19 hit your armor class?
No.
It doesn't?
I was
Wow.
calculating my AC wrong for most of this game.
So you have your glaive
no.
out, remember, not your shield.
I know, but
Okay.
you gave me that feat. You gave me the melee weapon specialization feat
Yes,
that you created for me.
with your glaive. Cool. So it as it's slashing at you with its long, gross fungal nails, you're batting it away with your glaive very quickly. But you didn't notice that it was lunging at you, and it turns its head all the way sideways and bites into your arm and shoulder. And that's gonna do 7 piercing damage. And 32 necrotic.
Okay. Ow.
Excuse me? Are we able to fight this many of these things that do this much?
Maybe we're supposed to run into the ghost tavern to take safety. Unfortunately,
Hikari,
now there's zombies between us and the ghost tavern.
Hikari, your zombie is just moving around you. You can make an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Okay.
Did you get your attack there of opportunity?
What?
We're waiting on your attack of opportunity.
Oh, on my attack of opportunity. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
sorry.
I'm
No,
so
you're good.
sorry. I didn't know what was going on. Okay, so I'm going to try to get him with my sword.
Okay. And then I'm going to need wisdom saving throws from everyone but Stormbringer, including the Hound.
Nothing affects the Hound. Or he can't be harmed.
He can't be harmed, yeah, but he still make one, if that's cool.
Wisdom
I
save.
don't think he has a stat
Wisdom save.
block.
He doesn't have a stat block. Like, he is literally, like, nobody is supposed to be able to interact with him.
Roll a d20.
Okay. $11.
Okay.
You said
Nat
a
20.
wisdom save?
Nat 20. Wisdom save, yeah. A 10.
10.
Both Clement, Burbage. 10s all around.
Hikari, Burbage, and Clem take 10 necrotic damage each.
All right.
Do the different types of damage, presumably they result in different types of pain, right? Like,
I would imagine.
by this time, Burbage is like, necrotic damage is my least favorite sort of pain.
This feels
This
like a
feels-
soul pain, like somewhere deep inside you're getting colder.
Oh, he's used to that.
Charity, you don't take any damage. And you even get a sense of like what's happening here. The pustules on this thing, the sort of stars and galaxies within them swirl and twist and turn. And you sense that this thing is just gathering life energy from those around it. And then you see the crossbow bolts from Burbage like fall out of it one by one, and the wounds healing up.
I'm sorry, Andy. How much necrotic damage is I
10.
supposed to take?
10.
You, Hikari, and
Me.
Clem.
I got it. I have temporary hit points.
And then Stormbringer, you're seeing one more come down here, and then this one moving up a little as well. Clementine, your turn. Up next, Charity.
Do we want to fight all these guys? Do we want to have a plan to do
Seem to be
something
harvesting
else?
life force.
What?
I don't know what to do about this.
Oh,
Yeah. I feel like we need to yeet out of here, guys.
also, sorry, worth remembering, and I think we all forgot, we're all under Bless, which is
Correct.
a D4 on
Yeah.
saving
Oh, shit.
throws and on
I'm guessing a 14 wouldn't have saved
attack
me,
rolls.
Still no.
but that's good to know.
And that's fine. I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
wait. We just made
Uh,
we just did a whole bunch of things that would have mattered.
Hikari, roll a d4 for Hikari. Just, yeah, someone.
Why?
Just 'cause
I was gonna say the menu changed. Hold on.
I can get you two if you want. Okay, so actually, Hikari, you only take 5 damage.
That's pretty cool.
All right, perfect. And yeah, Clem, go for it.
So yeah, I'm yelling out. Do we want to try and run, or do we want to fight?
And I'm yelling that I think we should run.
And
And
Charity
this
is
is
yelling
Hikari
that
saying
they're
that.
harvesting life force.
And everybody's yelling this all at the same time, so nobody can understand anybody.
Yay,
no-
communication!
There's no direction to run other than back that they're not blocking, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. How tall is this place?
The ceiling is about 10 feet tall, which is vaulted ceilings for dwarves.
Okay. So if I were up, I would be able to go past them without being within their range, seemingly.
They're about 8 feet tall.
Oh, fuck me. So I would still be within their range.
Yeah.
Well, that's some bullshit, Andy.
I apologize.
Do I get, sorry. Oh, didn't want to click that. Do I get the vibe that there is something special about that bar that we were peeking into? That if, like, we went in there, they might not follow? Or there's no way to check on something like that?
Yeah, it'd just be a guess, because no one went in, no one checked it out.
I think I'm gonna.
That dude seems pretty nonchalant still. You see him in there wiping glasses.
I'm gonna cast Resilient Sphere on myself.
Okay.
And
Hamster
I
ball.
am going to hamster ball into the bar, and my hound will just follow behind me.
Okay. Village says, within range, an unwilling creature must be dead. Nope, okay.
So it's immune to all damage. I can't be damaged by attacks or effects from the outside.
Okay. What's your path into the bar?
Don't fucking care.
All right.
I mean, they can't damage me, so a way to
You're gonna
avoid
go
them.
this way then.
It seems like the
Like that.
quickest path, right? Like
Yeah.
whatever seems quickest, yeah.
So this one, and this one took swings at you.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. But they use their reactions.
Oh,
yeah, no,
good,
that does
yeah,
matter.
does
That absolutely
Woo!
matters.
Yep. I'm like, yeah, well, who cares? Okay, no, it matters.
And did you double move? I'm sorry.
No, I had to cast my spell, so.
Oh, so, okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you're here.
Okay. And it lasts for a minute.
Cool. All right.
So, and then my hound is with me, and I would like him to be here.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Thank
All
you.
right. Perfect.
So you're not quite into the
And
tavern
no, I
yet,
couldn't
are
quite
you?
make
Okay,
it.
'cause you're so
But I am
small.
going to message Cantrip party line that I don't know that we can do much. I'm going to see if going into the bar is a safe space. Just my theory. It's up to you guys. And I'll also, everybody saw who I rolled past, so they can all know who
Yeah.
they
Who
can
took
safely
swings
go
at you.
by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charity. Up next to Kari.
Charity's gonna go, I don't know that I have any better ideas. Banishment at level 5, targeting
Okay.
the one next to Hikari and the one next to Stormbringer.
Okay. That's charisma. save?
Charisma saving throws.
This is gonna go poorly. A
They're very
5 and a
charismatic.
-1.
Cool. They are banished.
All right. You didn't get the sense that they are actually from a different plane and permanently banished. So you
Okay.
feel
They
a
went to the Demi
lingering
plane as
attachment
opposed to
of
the.
connection there. Yeah.
Let's see. Yee!
Okay.
So, do you get a lot of zombie attacks?
Did you say Crumby? I hate that guy.
Well, he seems super helpful.
Hikari.
I'm gonna run over to Burbage,
Okay.
pick him up.
Okay.
Sorry, Burbage.
Yeah.
Sorry, start my way running towards the bar.
All right. 5, 10, 15. 20, 25, 30. I'll say 10 feet of movement to pick Burbage up. So if you want to double
Okay.
dash, you can.
Yeah, I'll double dash.
So another 20.
Should be one more.
Yeah, so like here. All right. You are carrying Burbage on your shoulders. Yeah.
So you're saying 10 feet to pick up Burbage?
Yeah. So 20 and 30, so 50 total. And Burbage. You do have a bite for a bonus action if you want to bite this guy.
Sure.
Yes. All right.
Oh, I'm afraid I'll poison myself. So actually, no.
Okay, you bare your fangs for a second, just hissing at him, and he kind of hisses back. And Burbage, your turn.
What are you doing? Why are you cock blocking me? That guy was about to swallow my life force.
Burbage.
Oh boy.
God damn it.
Lena's shaking her head so
I swear to
serious.
God, I will unbanish these.
Well, I'm being carried, so that's cool. Cool. And I don't think we're supposed to attack him. Burbage just kind of puts his shoulder on Hikari's shoulder, or his elbow on Hikari's shoulder, and just kind of rests his cheek against his
I'm not
fist.
like trying to
Aw.
metagame at all.
Yeah.
But you can move in. Like these have taken their reactions. You can move into the tavern and get in, and then you're in, and we just need to get.
Yeah, I could, but when Burbage is being carried, like,
No attack, no nothing. Just
what do you
rest.
want? Like, what? What's a okay?
Look.
What's a character reason for Burbage to stop himself from being carried by his friends?
Because you're right next to one of these nasty exploding pustules, and they're gonna explode on you
Because
if I hit
zombies
them?
are literally one of your major fears.
Did you say pustules?
Pustules.
There are pustules?
Yeah, there's pustules.
More of these pustules, huh?
Pustules.
All right. Well, at the risk of metagaming. I don't know. Does Burbage have any, like, how do you treat a pustule?
I'll give you an inspiration if you stay there.
Andy, I swear to fucking God.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
it's
hey.
more in character because like Burbage was in fighting, like he was gonna be in fighting mode.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
got up on top of a barrel. You
Yeah.
know when Burbage gets in a barrel, it's about to go
He
down.
falls into pickles.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
and then Hikari picked him up.
Burbage, if your character would do it, you do it.
Yeah, Burbage isn't doing shit. Boo, metagaming! Are
Take an
you-
inspiration for that ridiculous choice.
I don't think it's that ridiculous.
I love it.
think it's-
Deliberately explode pustules all over you on my turn.
Did you at least
love it.
shoot them?
Me?
Just
No, I
being
don't-
carried around? No?
I don't think I'm supposed. Burbage doesn't think he's supposed to. What? Because although maybe.
But you
Maybe
can't shoot them
Burbage-
because then the pustules will explode on you.
Yeah, Burbage has seen some exploding pustules. He's not feeling this fight anymore.
So Clem, how would you say the demiplane was when I banished you there? Like, really bad or kind of okay? Because
Here's the thing. Have we seen any of these guys die?
No, not yet.
no, we've seen them like take 30 points off of Stormbringer.
Here's a legitimate question though: is what is Burbage to understand from Charity's comment about them taking the life force?
You saw them heal.
Yeah,
Yeah. And also, Charity seemed a little freaked out by it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. All of this is coming together, and Clem is heading for the bar. Like Burbage thinks that we're retreating, and I
Told
stand
you what was happening.
Yeah.
right. Yeah. So Burbage I stand by this roleplay decision, and I'll take
I like
that
it.
inspiration.
I like it. Stormbringer, your turn.
If it helps, he's very aggressively resting his cheek against his fist. It's so aggressive it's not even cute, really. And he's kind of smushing up his face, like he almost. Should I roll to see if Burbage
Yeah.
like takes damage from his own fist, like being
like
cute, like with the Shirley Temple, like.
hey, like, do you like usually injure yourself when you lean on your hand, Adam?
I think Burbage might,
You have a sword in your hand, maybe. That would hurt you.
Jesus Christ!
Or he's grinding his teeth into his inner cheek.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wonder about you.
Do you want me to roll
Need a
something?
mouth guard?
Do you want me to roll something or what, Andy?
Not really.
No, and Andy,
I don't know how you would hurt yourself to the 10th of a whole person's health, of a normal person's health.
So let's just add up my turn. I didn't move.
No?
I didn't attack.
Correct.
And then I petitioned to take damage.
Choice.
You okay, buddy?
I'm sure it's
I
fine.
love D&D.
Okay.
You see 4
So-
of them currently.
So we've got a little log jam here. We got a Hikari holding a Burbage, a dog I can't see,
Yep.
and then a hamster ball with Clem in it.
also the dog isn't actually like physically there.
Not
Yeah.
actually part of the log jam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hamster ball
So-
is though.
Tell me you've been playing Baldur's Gate without telling me you've been playing Baldur's Gate. Can I fucking shove my whole party in there?
You can move through your own party.
No,
can't you?
I want you. I can't fucking leave until you bitches are in there.
I'm in a fucking sphere that cannot be hurt. Don't worry
You're
about me.
fine.
Yeah.
And
Honestly, you're a
the
useful
short people,
doorstop. at the
unfortunately.
moment.
How about,
So
how about
can I?
since Burbage wanted damage so bad, one thing you could do is
Like a
pick-
football. Like
pick
a
up
football.
Burbage, throw him at Clem to bounce the 2 of them in, and like drag Hikari. Like,
Love it. Love it.
okay.
Super down.
I feel like Charity sees Stormbringer like reach for Burbage, and the like particular gleam in her eye is just like, oh shit. Just gonna
What am
crouch.
I rolling? What is this?
Go ahead and roll a dex check. You're not proficient in Burbage.
It's not athletics because it's like chucking a.
It's more trying to like pool shot this, so you're just aiming mostly for how to hit the ball in.
You're not proficient in Burbage. Are you sure she's
Fine.
not?
Who
So
would-
just a
who
dex
is-
check.
Yeah. It's low. It's not hard, but
Even Burbage
Is it
isn't
5?
proficient in Burbage.
Is it 5 low?
It's a check, so it is a flash of genius eligible.
Do I want her to throw Burbage at me though?
Yes.
This is awesome.
I also feel like, what time of day is it right now?
It's sort of morning, but you're deep underground.
Okay, because I'm afraid of like I've already used 2 of my 5. I'm afraid
Do those
of
come
using
back
it.
on long rests?
Yes.
You'll get
And
one of
is
those before
tonight
dinner,
the
right?
party?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to
Yes.
save them as much as possible, so I might just say sorry.
Okay. So
Sorry, Lena.
you bounce Burbage, who takes a d6 of damage, off of Clem. Clem
Do I at
hits,
least bounce Clem in?
Clem hits the corner, and Burbage rolls in. So Clem is
Okay,
out a little
okay,
further.
okay. Cool.
I took
That's fine.
6 damage from that.
So, good.
Now you're
Was
like,
that my
what?
first attack? Like,
No, it's all part of movement. I'm gonna say. So you
okay,
can do.
cool. So I still have more movement.
Yeah.
So I want to try again to line the shot up. This time I'm gonna chuck Hikari at Clem.
Okay.
To
Okay.
try to get this
this'll
angle
be-
in.
This will be athletics.
Yeet me in
Okay.
there.
Clem is just shaken up in her ball, and she's like, "Why?"
And as she's throwing me,
Just,
I'm
like, on
literally.
my
So
back
this
like
I
a
got a
turtle.
22 on.
As she's throwing me, I'm going. Yeet.
Wait, isn't Hikari a bear?
Not anymore.
Right now.
Oh, I thought Hikari was a bear.
Wait, was Akari a bear?
No, not anymore.
Okay.
No, it's a bear
You
in the
said
first
that you said she had bite, and so my brain just went.
Oh,
her
so-
Oh,
being
she
a
just
bear,
always.
I
She just
think.
always. No, sorry.
Right, but
Yeah.
Bearcari just has bite. Hukari has venomous bites.
right.
Yes.
So I was just like, wait, is she a bear? Okay, it's fine.
Hikari, take 3 damage.
Okay.
as you bounce on top of Burbage, and Clem rolls closer to the door. Stormbringer, you could then use
So
all.
the rest of my movement, can I just push Clem in?
If you do another action to dash, yes, yeah.
Okay, cool. And I'll barricade the door, slam it shut
Where's
with us all in
Cherry?
here.
I'm
In
inside.
here.
Okay.
I'll slam it shut with us all in here, and I'm leaning against it.
Okay.
Or holding it shut. I don't know which direction the door opens.
All right. You shut the door behind you, tripping now over all of your friends. You hear.
I'm still in the ball.
Yeah. You hear the growls and screeches of these things outside. We're kind of out of turn order at the moment. How would you like to deal with your new situation?
I'm gonna go up to the bartender and just grab him by the collar and be like, "Do you have a zombie problem down here?"
You grab him by the collar and kind of pick him up a little bit. He's physical, at least. He says, what are you talking about? Bouncer! And he's calling for someone seemingly kind of over in this direction.
As Hikari is having this conversation with the bartender, I'm barricading the door with also pieces of furniture and stuff, to aid in keeping it shut.
Charity's gonna hold up hand. Barkeep, I think Crumby's trying to get to us. Where does
Fucking
that back door
Crumby.
go? Because I also hate him.
Back door goes to, well, I got my kitchen. There's a door outside of that, though.
Where does that door go to?
The kitchen.
Oh, the door that goes to outside. It goes outside of the caves?
Caves? No,
So where does that door go?
outside.
I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
They were just looking around. So, like, this room is physically like visibly a bar, right?
Yes, correct.
And but is it like what, like covered in dust? Like it hasn't been actually.
Other than this person kind of walking around and moving things and kind of, yeah, it's mostly covered in dust. Hakari, you look back, all of a sudden you feel your hands get a lot lighter. That individual is no longer there.
What the fuck?
Charity's going to look down at Clem and go, "I'm terribly sorry about this," and is going to pick up the hamster ball and like open the kitchen door with it, shoving her and the hamster ball through first.
Okay.
Clem is just resigned and sitting cross-legged on the bottom.
See, that's what happens to us short people when we get just kind of moved around.
There's an actual fire in here that's burning. There
Doesn't
is
seem right.
the skeletons of fish and what probably was cheese at one point on the table, and then there's another door leading to the west.
Nothing seems to react from what I can see as I shove the hamster ball
Nope.
through.
Yep, Clem bounces off the walls. A
Oh,
couple
no,
times.
I was holding her.
Oh, okay.
Like, I was sort of
You
holding
just
her
shoved
up
her,
as a
rolled her.
shield that could also see what was in the room.
Yeah. Other than what I described, you don't see anything
Okay.
else.
I'm going to step it.
There's also a door to the north a little bit too. So west and north.
Has anything been trying to get through the door I've been barricading so far?
Yes, you hear scratches and bangs, but it doesn't actually seem to be. It's splintered already from when the rat was thrown through, but you're able to kind of put a makeshift little barricade so that it doesn't open.
Like all the furniture in this room is being
Sure,
stacked in
yeah.
front of the store.
Yeah, you take a table, like topple it over, roll it over here, and yeah,
Just,
it's
so the inside of the bar looked basically abandoned. Like, it didn't necessarily look
Yeah.
run down, but it didn't look like, oh, people were here regularly or anything like that.
Correct.
But my dog's been barking the whole time.
Yes.
But-
Still is.
There's just a normal fire
Yep.
burning. Like, I see like a log and everything.
Yep.
I'm Trady's gonna hold out his hand to it. Do I feel any heat?
You do. Yeah. It seems to be a real fire. It's also like the other side of the fireplace is also open to the outside, so you can kind of see through it at barrels and another kind of hallway down this way. Yeah, through the flames.
Trady's gonna ping it with a ball bearing.
You throw a ball bearing into the fire.
Yeah.
All right.
It's accidentally a bullet and it explodes.
Kind of sits there.
But it doesn't physically interact with anything.
It bounces off like a log for a second. Yeah. and it
Okay,
kind of
okay,
rests
but like,
in the
but
fire.
the things in the fire appear to have physical reality. Then
Correct. Yeah.
okay. Cherry's like, there's another room. There's a door out this way. There's also a door that way, but I think that's pointed back towards where the pustules are.
Yeah, and also, like, just as an FYI, I'm putting all the furniture here, but I don't know how long it will hold, so we might want to figure stuff out kind of quick.
Hey, Clem, that was fun. Let's do that again.
You're
I'm gonna open the west door using Clem.
This one is locked.
Motherfucker. Hey, Burbage, you got the lockpicks?
Just fucking fire a bolt it like 3 times.
Burbage was in the up until now. He's been looking around in this room. Does it look like there are any items? Anything
yeah,
for?
Give me a perception check.
Yes. Let's see. 23.
23. You don't like. There's some books and papers, but they're illegible at this point, covered in dust, faded inks. There does seem to be a flask, like a fairly large for a dwarf flask, that when you unstop her, it still has some alcohol in there. You don't know what exactly it is, but it smells potent.
Yeah.
And then other than this, there's not much in this room. Behind the bar, there would be there's a short sword under the bar. There is sort of a pike hanging on the wall behind the bar. There's a weird looking figurine of like a boar carved out of wood. That's then about all you find.
Does the boar figurine doesn't look like? Doesn't Stormbringer have like a bull figurine?
Yes.
Yeah, bully.
Does it look like Bully?
It looks like a boar instead of a bull.
It's
You know what he's asking.
Does it look like a magical metal gorgon? No.
okay.
You could give me an Arcana check if you're wondering if it's magical.
Sure. Yeah, Burbage is curious about that. He's been curious about his alternate arcane trickster timeline.
Okay.
If appropriate for timing,
Yeah.
waiting on Burbage to maybe lockpick the door. Charity's going to start scooching the hamster ball towards the fireplace
Okay.
so
Yeah.
that Clem could see more clearly to the room on the other side.
You just put me in the fire.
That's what I thought he was
How
doing.
long does this spell last for?
A minute, so it'll be over pretty soon if it's
So
not.
please don't put Clem in the fire.
Back out.
All right, it's a 12 Arcana.
With the 12 Arcana, something about it does feel a slight bit magical.
Burbage pockets the boar figurine, and as Charity calls out to him for the lockpicks, he'll toss the flask to Hikari and go over and join Charity.
Sweet.
Write down you have a dwarven flask, Kari.
Right.
All right. Okay. Yeah. This is the locked door, is it?
Yes.
I'm Burbage Camp. I'm here to save the day with my lockpicking skills.
Is that your normal accent, Burbage?
No, Stormbringer, don't be such a bore. And he
Stormbringer,
pulls
an
out
arm crashes through the door and is
Time is a
Okay, I'm
factor.
doing TikTok, TikTok. I'm gonna put more
All right, what do I have to do for lockpicking?
furniture in front of the door.
thieves tools check. So if you are proficient, so Dex plus your proficiency.
Should I just click Thieves Tools?
Yeah, I was
Should
gonna say
do
that
it.
should do it.
Yeah.
Oh god, crit hit.
Crit hit.
Followed by a 19.
37,
Nice.
followed by a 19. Oh my god, that's insane. Yeah, Burbage, you're getting the sense of like how these old dwarven locks kind of work. Because of that, I'm going to give you advantage on picking locks down here. Then because of that, and if you want, you can open the door. It is unlocked.
I think that retroactively justifies the accent I've adopted for this moment.
What does?
Oh, I just did an especially good job at this lockpicking. It doesn't matter. All right, let's go.
Cool.
Who
Couldn't we
Charity,
just have asked the guy?
Charity like
He's
cautiously
gone.
wants to stick his head out to see what's out there.
The bartender's gone?
Yeah, he
He
disappeared.
disappeared, yeah.
Why is my brain not cottoning on to information? I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
It's okay.
Isn't
a lot
that
going on.
Brain
There's
makes
pregnancy
you
brain?
very stupid.
There's a ghost dog that's
Because
barking.
the baby eats
there's-
your brains.
True.
Babies eat brains. Who's the real zombie here?
Yeah, right. I have a parasite in me, so.
So Charity, you see walls, a little bit of an opening kind of across from you here. There's a hallway to the north where you hear more of the but you think that's just echoing from the ones you knew about. And then there's a couple sort of stairways leading to the west and to the south down here across, with barrels and crates all in the way here.
Looking around down here, do I see anything that again looks like it was more recently used, or any signs of footprints or anything?
Give me a survival check.
I'm great at those. I will cast guidance on myself.
Is guidance concentration?
Oh, never mind. I would not do that.
Okay.
But a
20.
20.
Yeah.
I always forget that guidance is.
Yeah. So with a 20, yeah, you're getting the sense you see like lines and footprints, but that's probably from these creatures. Nothing seems used. There are torches lit. As you open the door, they seem to light up, as if they sensed your presence. Other than that, yeah, nothing really looks used or worn much here.
Do I see the creatures' tracks everywhere?
Yeah, like they're just kind of randomly lumbering around.
Okay, but it doesn't look like there's a way that they went less, or they're like where there's a whole bunch of them or something.
Not necessarily, no.
Looks like we've got more west and then a couple of south options.
Are we still trying to find something in particular?
Stick purse.
So
Hey.
wasn't your whatever guiding us, or is it still just kind of?
Charity will pull out the blade. The thing that I asked about before.
Yeah.
Hey, are we definitely going through this door?
Well, we were seeing.
You
I
unlocked?
mean, you said there was south or west, right? So I was.
There's more that way that doesn't involve them.
The zombies are breaking in. Quick.
You pull out the dagger and kind of ask it the same questions. It spins like it did last time, just entirely,
Cool.
not landing on anything. It like can't get its bearings down here for some reason.
Rude.
Let's get into this room and we'll figure out where we go from here.
Okay.
Oh, good. Yeah. So I'll bring up the rear and try to barricade that room now.
There's like lots of crates
With
and stuff at least.
anything available to barricade it while we're figuring out where we go.
Yeah, the table with some kind of gross food on it. You shut this door and
I'm
pull that
pocketing all the
table.
rotten fish because it's worth 1 gold.
It's definitely not. Yeah, Baldur's Gate bullshit doesn't work here. You like pull like the table, making it go across the stone floor, barricaded against this wall. Whoever else wants to step out, feel free. Charity, as you get down here, you see a small hallway leading south and then kind of bending east over here. And then 2 large hallways that like extend like for a while, west and south.
Do I see any like on a lot of the dwarven stonework we've been seeing sort of markers that sort of seem like almost like highway signs?
Yeah.
Do I see any of those or any traps?
Yes. Give me a perception check. But you see at least a couple signs in ancient Dwarvish.
Investigation check, I have advantage on traps, but I'll do the perception.
And we have Bless. Does Bless does do checks, does it? Okay, never mind.
17 perception.
With a 17 perception, you don't see any traps on either of these hallways. And Clem, I think, is the one that's been translating the Dwarvish for you.
Yes. Is there Dwarvish to translate?
There is.
Then I will go up there and do it.
All right, so you step out of the room. You hear the growls again north in this hallway. You step down to where Charity is, seeing the south and west long hallways. Could you give me a wisdom saving throw?
No.
Bless does count for this.
It does.
Yes. That's a 21.
Okay. Okay. You translate the one going west as crypt, and the one going south as in Dwarvish, to bridge.
As in T-O, not T-W-O?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
I guess
So we don't have any
T-O-O.
like inkling of where the stick purse is down here, right? Just that it's down here? Okay.
I think we had originally been trailing when we did the first staircase. It was mostly like to our west, but
Okay.
like I remember that it seemed like, you know, just margin of error, it was pointing one way or another. I don't remember. I thought it was west, but so crypt doesn't necessarily sound ideal. Also, y'all could come in here now.
Yes.
Is there another door I can barricade? Otherwise, I'm staying here to make sure this door
There's
is...
another door on the other side of it, and there's a
Okay.
hallway leading north where we're hearing the zombies from more.
I have trouble seeing... Oh, is this the door here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got to be barricading that door now.
Okay, you shut that door. And it with Burbage's crit, he shows you how to lock it again if you want, really easily.
Sweet.
So do you lock?
Yes.
Cool. All right. And you too see there's a couple hallways kind of branching off to the north, one going south and east, then the large hallway south to the bridge, and one west to the crypt, it says. Or crypt.
So which way are we hearing the noises from still of zombies?
Mostly through this hallway right here.
Okay, the one we now cut off from...
You
Where
Where you go with
Trying to look ahead and just like, oh, what's over here?
as you step here, give me a stealth roll to see if you were quiet enough.
I was trying to see if there was another door.
Sure.
I'm very quiet.
23.
23.
Very quietly, yeah. You see, is banishment 10 minutes or just a minute?
10 minutes.
Minute.
Okay.
Or wait,
Oh, I
no.
thought it was a minute.
Hmm?
I think it's 1 minute.
1 minute.
Cool. All right. So, Stormbringer, you're able to sort of see two of the zombies pop back in.
Okay.
Well, you see one zombie pop back in. All of them seem really preoccupied with the door, and they don't see you at all.
Cool, good. I'm stealthing back. But there's like they could just come down that hall. There's nothing I can fucking block that hallway with quietly, right?
You could move crates and barrels if you want to try that.
Quietly?
Probably not quietly.
Message cantrip family. We should really fucking hustle. This hallway just goes fucking straight back up to the zombies. There's no blocking them. Blocking this door was completely pointless. But they're really focused on the doors we went through for now. End message.
I'm checking down this eastern leading hallway.
Yeah, this hallway doesn't seem to have a lot of the tracks in it, in the dust and dirt on the stone. And you see a hallway going north from here, and then one turning south.
Charity will message cantrip. There's down the east hallway. There's one going north, which I don't think would be good. It probably is going to lead back into that first common area where we were, and then one going south. I really just think, do we have any reason to pick any direction? Oh, also, there's fewer of those footprints out here.
I literally don't care where we go as long as it's away from the zombies. End message.
You were what
Agreed.
footprints again?
The zombies' footprints.
Oh, okay.
So are we leaning towards crypt or bridge? Which
Or-
one were the zombies
Or this small hallway.
that doesn't have dwarvish writing over it?
As you get there, Charity, you see the rubble of a collapsed place.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Can't
Andy,
hear you anymore, Andy.
Oh, sorry. I took it off to. In the rubble of this hallway, which doesn't seem passable, you see some of the stone has collapsed on one of these zombie creatures that is kind of like lunges a little bit at you and is trying to crawl toward you, but their leg is trapped for the moment in the stone.
Disengage and run away.
Sure.
Okay, never mind. Not so much that way. Bridge, crypt,
wait a minute. What was in there? What was in there, Charity?
tunnel collapse, zombie.
You hear now sounds of from down this hall.
Oh man, one of us got to go shoot it and have like a big Last of Us moment, you know?
No, I haven't played or seen that.
Bitch,
Any
the
zombie.
zombies are gonna figure out that we're not behind that door anymore at some point, and then they're gonna come down this short walk of this hallway and explode pustules all over you. So could we just like focus for like 5 minutes while we get away?
I'm just saying that one of us is going to be the last to exit the room.
Yeah, it's
And I
gonna
think-
be me because I bring up the rear.
All
Which
right,
hallway
okay.
do you want to go down,
Stormbringer,
Burbage?
so if you're going to be the last of us, you should go over to the zombie that's pinned down.
Okay, so Clem,
I don't
as
think the crypt
the other one
sounds
who's
good.
functional
I
at
think
the
we should go
moment.
to the
Which one
bridge.
do you think we should do, Charity? I don't know that we have any actual direction here, so I feel like it's just kind of, it doesn't matter what we pick, let's just choose something that's not zombified
Yes.
as much.
Crypts have more dead things. Bridges are bad because you're exposed. But most of you are short, so you can crouch down.
Where are the zombies on the map? I didn't see where they...
They are
Not that.
north of you. The shortest way that you think they can get to you is through Stormbringer way up here.
Okay, so any path
Also,
we
I'm
choose is
still
away from
whispering
them.
all of these things into the message camp.
Sure. Yeah.
very
Any path
responsible.
we choose is away from them.
I don't know. I just think it would be a pivotal moment in Stormbringer's lack of innocence.
Yeah.
Bridge, I
Anyway,
swear to
I think
God.
like bridge, but that's just because I want to choose a direction, and a crypt feels like a dead end to me, which feels trappish.
Oh, that's good. Dead end. Huh?
Andy, based on just my
hate
sense
you.
of space, do
Yeah.
I think that this bridge is like the one that we were on before?
It like it's like the one you're on before, but that was further west a ways.
Okay.
So it would be you would be way off, you think, if this was the same one. Yeah.
Yeah, my biggest fear is just going into a crypt and then being cornered by zombies who follow us because there's
Let's-
no exit.
Let's try the bridge.
But that's just my opinion. I could ask my terrible passenger, but I don't know if we trust or care about his
I
opinion.
don't think he wants us to survive particularly.
Yeah, I think he wants me to survive, but I don't think he cares about any of you.
Okay,
Nice.
let's try the bridge.
I don't know. It could be like a really dramatic moment too. Like, it's really powerful stuff.
Clem is
Are you
just going
s- are
to
you
like
still
push you
talking
from
about The
behind.
Last of Us
Not like
bridge?
shove push, but just like, just move you along in front of her as we walk.
And I'm bringing up the rear still, and I don't know. There's nothing to barricade without making noise, so I'm just bringing up the rear. And I don't know what Burbage is talking about with the Last of Us thing, so I'm not doing it.
All right. You find yourself then in a long but somewhat familiar hallway.
That seems bad.
In that the same construction, the same faded artworks painted on the stone walls seems on brand for the bridge and the hallway, the really long highway essentially that brought you into Federo itself. So again, you feel like all of this does seem to be connected through the same architecture and that sort of thing. This one is dark. It is a bit damp here. And as you move, you see torches lighting up in front of you on the walls, as if they're sensing your presence again. You feel a slight downward slope then to this, and about 15-20 minutes into your trek, you get the sense that the hallway opens up further ahead. It's really difficult to see that far ahead, but you kind of the sound begins to change. Something feels a little bit more muffled. Your echoes don't seem to go as far when you speak, and eventually you get to an opening. Which is a small opening to a massive underground cavern, just abyss sort of thing. And you see a bridge up ahead of you about 100 feet. Small stone steps then leading down into what looks to be two levels of a bridge. There's like the top level and then the basement level. And there are like structures on the bridge. It is massive. It is, like 30 or 40 feet wide. It is heavy stonework. And it seems to move over an overpass of immeasurable depth. As you start to get a little closer, you don't see bottom. You see off to your left, then finally, what you think is a waterfall, spraying water just down into nothingness. It feels lonely and empty here, but it doesn't feel scary or weird or grotesque at all. It's just abandoned, and something quite beautiful about this space.
Is this reminiscent of where we fought all those slimes, or I can't remember what that bridge looked like?
So yeah, that was kind of a hallway that was once a bridge to a certain extent. And this feels way more open.
Okay.
You don't see the walls on either side of the bridge, um, if that makes sense.
And crossing this bridge, does it kind of seem like there's really like no fucking cover basically, unless we were to go on the underneath part?
Some of the structures here have um, roofs on them and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Also,
There,
as we're going, Charity is going to cast Find Greater Steed to bring Clue here.
mhm.
I will probably switch to being in the front of the party if at this point I feel like, or towards the front, if I feel like probably the zombies are not catching up to us or pursuing us very actively.
Correct. Not at the moment. And find greater steed. Gonna bring in clue. Pow. So do you see essentially the map that you're on, everyone?
I do.
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah. So the structures that you're seeing seem to be like market, like trading gates. Like you would probably need to sign in at some of this area and get processed. It feels like an inn on this side right in front of you, and then there are stairs to your east and west that head down into kind of a basement level, it appears.
This is, and you said this is open, like this isn't a hallway that just happens to be going over something.
Correct. Yeah, it's massively to the east and the west. You cannot see walls,
And up.
nor up. Yeah.
So Charity's going to fly up on Clue a little bit and try to
Okay.
get a sense of what we're looking at.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of get a sense of then the whole bridge. It's 75, 80 feet wide. It's more massive than you kind of thought. It's spanning just blackness. Off to the east, there's that waterfall that's on your side of the massive cavern. Um, yeah, it just looks like this was a really functioning, really busy trade hub for a lot of this massive dwarven city underneath here. Um, you, from your vantage point, don't see any threats or anything.
I'll message Cantrip sort of a summary of that down.
Okay.
Do I see the other side of the bridge?
Yes, yeah. So a couple 100 feet, and there appears to be then another hallway leading deeper down into something.
So what do? We can cross the bridge. I'm not sure I want to double back and then try to go to the crypt.
Message Cantrip Charity. Check with your dagger again, maybe just to see if it's still spinning.
Hey, buddy.
End message.
Same thing as before.
The dagger spins and spins and spins.
Clue? No.
At this point, are you down on the ground?
I'm a little bit up in the air still.
Okay, so just kind of floating, but like 20, 30
Yeah,
feet,
more
maybe
like
from
15,
your friends.
20 up. And
Sure.
I've been moving back towards them.
Yeah. You all of a sudden get a waft of like fresh air that smells like cherry blossoms and like lavender or something. It feels refreshing and beautiful, and you notice that there's like a little bit of light all of a sudden on your hands, and you look to the left. There's the only way to describe it is just like a rip in a tear in like reality that's only about a foot or two long, and like if you wanted to, you could sort of like get closer to peer through it, but like fresh air is like blowing in from this little rip.
Ooh, is that connected to the ethereal?
Clue like shakes their head no. You get a
Guys,
sense of like they have no clue what this is.
I found a hole in reality. Is it up where I am?
Yeah, it's like eye level from you.
Okay, but
Like
like so about like 20
15
feet.
feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
15, 20 feet up.
Yeah.
And it's to my left, so somewhere
Yeah.
over to the east.
Yep.
Is it still over the bridge?
Technically, yes. Yeah.
Okay. There's a smell of flowers coming from it.
What the fuck?
Does any of this hole in reality happen to remind Burbage of the whole cracking of the earth thing? Or this is different?
I mean,
I'm tired.
yeah, I mean, you're not like wrong. I mean, yes, it does seem to be sort of a split or a crack. The borders between things, several times now you've experienced this thinning of these kind of borders, things getting in that shouldn't be, things getting
Yeah.
transported or out, the like accidentally moving from one plane to another or something. This
Yeah.
several times you've seen some stuff like this now.
Lena, can you search your notes for cracking of the earth? Was it the goat that warned us about that?
Does this while she's looking for that, does this feel like it's fairly
I found it.
fixed in space? Like it's
Yes. Yeah, if you sort of move, you can see the other side of it, which is then not a crack in reality. You it becomes invisible from the other side. And
cool.
only from kind of where you were do you even see this.
So Charity's gonna
Can I?
Please, yeah. Yeah, whatever.
So, it was the goat druid. That's what I wrote it down as. And he said, the world feels old more so than ever before, frail, cracking in places. When the cracks occur, things that shouldn't be here seem to be here. And he wasn't sure what was causing the land to react this way, but it happened once before, many years ago in Bavaria. This is like when Ryn was coming in, except worse. Because it's Behelit, is what I wrote down.
Okay.
So it kind of sounds similar, at least, right? Like, things that shouldn't be here seem to be here. When he was talking about it, it was bad things. It was, well, weird things. Ghosts and bug things.
Not so
Zombies?
much cherry blossom things.
No, not zombies. There was strange bugs coming up from underneath the cracks in the earth. And it was something bad, and the cause was that a god was trying to get through. And then there were weird ghosts. The weird ghosts kind of sound similar to this. But it kind of sounded like they were more related to the crack than these weird ghosts have been. So I don't know if these are all. I don't know if it's related or not. It's similar, but I'm not sure it's the same.
Okay. Thank you.
I wanted to very carefully like move a little bit closer and try to see if I can get to a point where I can see through better.
Okay. Yeah, you like cautiously start to move a little bit closer to this this hole, and something kind of something kind of startling. You see on the other side, someone also now peering through, looking kind of at you, like they were doing the same thing. It is a sort of shorter, chubbier face, with like little goat horns coming off of him, and you hear, "What the fuck?" Who are you?
The feeling is mutual.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, well, I was really hoping whoever was on the other side of this would know that.
You see him sort of grab something below him and then kind of make a jerking motion. And beer sprays through the crack and sort of like gets on you and Clue a little bit. And it smells like beer. And he's like, "That get you?"
Yeah.
Cool.
What location does this seem like? Does it seem like it's a field or?
You now you get a sense that you looking past him just a little bit. You see a very large, like light gray oak tree with bright pink and purple flower petals as leaves, and they're slowly sort of raining down. It's incredibly beautiful. There's a very deep sort of purple and orange light in the sky. You just get a very calming, weird sense.
I just really like all of the colors are things that probably tell us in like physics, I don't know, methane is the common like gas there, and yet the satyr speaks common.
Yep.
Charity's gonna go, actually, the other thing I wanted to ask you, seeing what I assume Charity would recognize as being sort of a Fae-related creature, does this look in any way reminiscent of what I saw when I told the servant of the stranger not to fuck with me?
It does.
I'm just gonna go ahead and oh, also, Charity will take out another ball bearing and ping it towards him.
You hear him go, yeah, okay.
That get you?
Yeah.
Okay. Now that we've got that established, are you in the Feywild?
I mean, we don't call it that, but we just call it home.
Okay, that's fair.
So now that we're here, I'm actually getting vibes that this was the wrong direction. I think that I was a little afraid of the zombies.
Casually grab Clem.
And I think we
my
should
arm.
head back toward the crypt.
Casually putting my arm around Clem's shoulders. Real tight, like a vice-like grip on your shoulder.
I just think that the stick purse is probably in the crypt because it seems like a perfect place for it to be.
Yeah, Clem, that seems very legit.
Squishing down harder, squishing you into me.
I'm so glad you're in our party.
Squish.
Clem, you're getting a nice hug from Stormbringer at the moment. Yeah.
Charity's
This
gonna.
is great. Let's go.
Yeah.
You've never seen something like this before?
No, you ever seen something like this before?
Well, no, but I don't know.
Where are you? That looks like a terrible place.
It really is. We're in, honestly, just sort of this giant extended basement of the city that is another city.
Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. What kind of feel do I get from this person?
Give me an insight roll. Yeah.
20? Not nat.
Yeah, 20's good. He seems jovial. He seems nice.
Like, he doesn't seem hostile to me. He just seems sort of, actually, a lot like me in the, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, seems really confused.
He's under less duress, presumably, so.
Hey, do you guys have castles just appearing out of nowhere? Is that a thing happening there, too?
We have castles disappearing out of nowhere.
We had a castle disappear.
Oh, see, the crack goes away. And it's just
Motherfucker, that was the first nice conversation I've had with someone outside the family in a long time.
The crack just went away? That's rude.
Well, that's not okay. So I just had a lovely conversation with, I didn't get their name or pronouns. We're going to go with Satyr. Uh Pretty
We
sure
need
they
a
were.
wizard.
Hmm?
We need a wizard. We need like an a circular wizard. The high up ones. We need one of those because the shit is like very, very confusing, magical, like cerebral philosophical shit. And that's just way above our pay grade, I feel.
Yeah,
Excuse me, coming through. And you, as you turn to look back, you see two dwarves carrying a cart with a mule and then a couple dwarven children sitting on some barrels on the back side of it. As the rest of you look around, this place is teeming with dwarves moving around everywhere. They're trading, they're shouting. You hear a couple bards kind of in joyous song begin to play. Um, you don't recognize this place. It's not run down all of a sudden. It's finely constructed. The music is bouncing lovely off the walls and it just like falling into the abyss. It just feels really nice here.
do I see this also from above?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Cheers, like, oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably leave.
And a dwarf comes up to you, Hakari. Okay, so names, if you don't mind, for your whole group.
It's okay. We're just leaving.
Oh, just leaving. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong turn.
Yeah.
That happens all the time. Yeah, this place is a maze.
Charity is
sorry
going to
about that.
notice the death grip that Stormbringer has. Oh God, did it happen again?
Message
just-
cantrip Charity. She's just acting kind of sus. So
I
I'm
just
just
think
giving
we should
her a
go
big
back to the
nod.
crypt.
She
This
really
place
wants us to go
seems
to the
weird.
crypt. Yeah.
It feels like the wrong direction.
Yeah, but I think it's just sus. I don't think she's anyway. I just like hugging her.
I don't mind hugs. That's nice.
Yeah.
Can I get your names anyway? You got your
Yeah.
papers?
My
to
name's
travel?
Snow Mountain Baller,
Snow Mountain Baller.
and this is Orange, the one I'm hugging.
Orange. Okay.
And I'm Rosemary St. Clair.
Oh, that's a lovely name.
Sinclair. Sorry.
Is it Saint or Sin?
Sin.
Okay. Sinclair. The two of you, the horse doesn't need to get a name. That's a really nice nightmare, though.
Thank you. I'm Wrath.
Wrath. And
Theodorus Rex.
do you forget your name?
It's the Theodorus Rex. Theodorus Rex hasn't had a lot of sleep.
Yeah, Theodorus Rex works if we're moving away from bags and moving toward dinosaurs.
Okay. What entrance did you all come in?
The back entrance.
The bar
We went by the bar, and
and the crypt, which we're heading back to.
You went
We're
by
not
Old,
heading back there.
you went by Old Town. Did you come in the main entrance then?
Yep, we signed in at the gate at the main entrance.
Okay. Well, it takes a while sometimes for that to get down here. That's fine.
I know, the bureaucracy so slow.
Sure. Right. Can I help you find something? What are you looking for if this was a wrong direction?
We're looking for a box that you would keep things that you smoke
We have a
in
general
the
store
box.
over here.
have
You
there
mean like a
been any-
cigar case?
No,
Like a matchbox?
no,
Tinderbox?
No.
Closer to the first one, containing the
Yeah.
things you would smoke, not the things you would start fires with.
Okay.
Quick question: have there been any strange going-ons lately?
There's a griffin race. Should be coming through here any moment. That's why some of the crowd is on the edges. That's fun.
Yeah, griffins make me on edge too.
I think it's a griffin species.
No, it's
Ethnicity.
the fastness trial. It's a race.
Fastest
So,
trial.
but there haven't been any reports from the gates of strange things happening, particularly stuff appearing from nowhere.
No, no. Other than you, I didn't see you come in, but nothing strange like that. No.
Great.
I'm just gonna hug Clem a little tighter to me.
We'll just be on our way then to the general store to look for a thing that you put things you smoke in.
Okay. Well, that's further into the bridge, so I'll need to process you. Do you have identification from the gate?
Right. What would that form of identification look like if you could remind me? It's been a long day.
Look like paper? Like you had a couple papers on you?
Yeah, yep.
This is irregular.
Yep, I've got some paper.
Bull Warney, are you really gonna hassle our balls right now, or are you gonna let us go through?
I'm not trying to hassle. I'm doing my job.
Bull Warney, listen, we passed through the gate. We're fine. Just let us pass. We're not gonna cause any trouble. Do we look like troublemakers, Bull Warney?
I mean, not exactly. You can give me a persuasion roll.
Okay. Persuasion. 12.
12. Not quite enough.
Wait, what if I add my flash of genius?
That would do it, I suppose.
That would make it 17.
You could try.
It's 17.
Okay. He says, I mean, look, this is highly irregular, but because of the race today, don't go further south than the bridge. Go back up to Old Town if you want. Sure, come on in.
Thanks, Bull Warney. You're a real treasure.
I mean, that's what my mother says. And
You
she's
know.
not ever wrong. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And he kind of goes over to you, Hikari, and like shakes your hand a little bit and sort of like kisses your hand and says, "Good seeing you."
I just say good seeing you too.
I mean, right on. You and your friend. I mean, it's wonderful, really.
Yes, it is.
I never felt that way. Of course, I would make drawings of tieflings all the time when I was young. Just a fan.
Just a fan, huh?
Yeah.
Not a tiefling fetishist.
He gets like bright red. It's just no, of course not. That's weird.
Hey,
Not
Clue,
that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just
Right.
asking.
Of course not. Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
Okay. Well, friends, go ahead. I'll see you all later. Get your papers together though when you come back out. Otherwise, it's a whole. If I'm not here, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, thanks, Bill Morney.
I'm sorry.
Or whatever Clem was saying.
My name's Bull Warney.
Oh, horny.
Nope.
I'm not good at words. Thank you, old horny.
Sure thing. Snow Mountain Baller. See how easy that was?
Yeah, thanks. Good.
Okay. And he'll let you pass if you want to head into the inn.
Sure.
or go down the stairs, or head back up to Old Town, whatever you like.
I'm just sort of floating along, trying to see if like anything changes. There are any new rips in reality?
You don't.
I am keeping a depth grip on Clem also.
Okay. Clem has a death grip on them.
Feels like a bit much.
Clem, you were just calling that guy by his name like you knew him?
Yeah, he said it at some point.
No, he fucking didn't say it at some point.
I'm pretty sure he did. Like you said,
Oh.
you're bad with names. You just missed it.
Clem, Orange, he fucking didn't. You're fucking possessed by some weird old dwarf necromancer wizard thing in your brain. And, I just don't think I just really like hugging you.
You're very bad at lying.
I love hugs.
That's true.
Okay.
Glad we got that settled.
I am completely fucking like I'm out of my depth as Lena as a player. I don't know what we're fucking doing here. I don't know how we're gonna find the fucking stick purse.
Yeah, this place is fucking massive.
I don't know how to navigate a ghost dwarf city. So maybe we just go to the inn?
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, are you asking me?
Or
I'm asking the
crypt.
party. No. Stormbringer and Lena don't want to go to the crypt.
I mean, we think that the stick purse would have been transported by a physical, like a real person, right? Not a ghost.
As far as we know, yes.
Like wherever it is, it was taken there by a person.
Probably.
Is
What
that-
we think is that they sold off some of the shit they found in Ponway's house. Somebody sold some of it, and it was moving through, illicit selling channels.
Or was everything just like dumped out underground?
No, you'd like heard reports that there had been stuff for sale.
Yeah. So I don't know. Do we see any footprints or any kind of signs of
Activity?
like recent activity beyond the spectral?
It's. I mean, they're like one dude accidentally steps on your foot. Like these things are very real, making
Yeah.
footprints all over the place. Yeah.
Oh.
The carriage is real. You hear the heaviness of the wheels. You smell the poop from the donkey.
The dog is just barking a lot.
The dog is barking constantly everywhere around you. Like a few times, some dwarves are like, "Do you mind shutting that one up or something? He's yapping. The dogs."
Jeez, he likes to bark. What can I say?
I am at a fucking loss. I think we should go to the inn and have a chat and see if anybody has met anybody who sounds like anybody who might have had, like anybody who's not a fucking dwarf, right? All these people are dwarfs.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was the actual question.
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone of me.
So, like, see if there's been anybody else moving through who's not a fucking dwarf, and maybe they can point us in that direction.
Charity's like, I think that's a good idea, and I'll rejoin the party.
Yeah. As you light on the ground again, everything goes quiet. Everything around you is dirt and faded glory from this time when this place was buzzing. All the dwarves are gone. Carts.
And is there residual physicality from their presence? Like, or did the tracks they were making, are the tracks gone too?
Oh yeah, that seems like it's been covered up with a millennia of dust at this point.
All right, so now Burge would like to look again for
Okay.
tracks.
Survival check, please.
Okay. Advantage.
Not quite, I don't think, but
Um, I'm so tired. I'm gonna use my inspiration
okay.
and take my second roll, which is right there to the right.
I think you'll go ahead and roll again.
Okay.
It's okay.
Come on, survival. Burbage never gets to roll survival.
17.
All right, 17. Yeah.
With a 17, you don't see any tracks beyond the ones that you've made so far, other than there's a weird sort of light, like someone was like blowing the dust almost off of the ground, and like that has a small little trail as it moves. There's no footprints or wheel prints or anything beyond that. You're not exactly sure what to make of that, but that seems to go to the left of you and downstairs.
Is that towards the inn, or is that something else?
The inn is on this floor, right in front of you. The downstairs is kind of the basement of this bridge.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I kind of feel like if everybody is going like into the inn, I kind of feel like splitting the party.
Well,
I feel
there's
like-
not really an inn anymore because all the people are gone now. So I don't.
Right, it's kind
we're
of just
going-
dilapidated, isn't it?
But you were gonna, but you were gonna head in a certain direction, right?
Well, but that was when there were people to talk to.
Oh, that was the only reason for going into the inn.
Yeah. To kind of get information, and there's nobody to talk
Alright,
to
well,
now.
Then Burbage will kind of. He's not trying to hide the fact that he's following this trail very
Sure.
delicately. Does it seem like somebody was trying to cover up their tracks, or that something very
Maybe
light or airy left this track?
Yeah. Right. Either of those seem like possibilities. 17. It was just hard enough to notice.
Yeah.
It's hard to guess what did it.
Well, Burbage is following it, and it's so
Follow along
this.
with.
Is it this side or the other side?
The other side. Yep, over here,
This one here.
or the left side. If you're facing the inn.
Burbage's left side.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I see Burbage doing that, I'll come towards that and sort of go off the edge of the bridge with Clue. Is the bottom like open?
It is. Yeah, you can also see into the abyss from the bottom as well.
Well, no. Yeah, so like I can. So you were saying like basement. It's almost like it's a double-decker bridge.
Right. Yeah.
Okay,
essentially.
so that there's not like full walls or anything on the side, so I can
Correct.
sort of hover along and be following them.
Okay.
I'm following Burbage, which means Clem is also following Burbage because I'm still death gripping, death hugging Clem.
Actually, Clem uses Boots of the Winding Path.
Motherfucker.
Clem teleports back to where she was at the beginning of this when you move out of your grip.
Okay, that's not very far back from me,
It's
and
not.
I have a good speed, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
fucking
think-
tackle her.
If the two of you could roll initiative.
I'm sorry, Lita.
steps away from Clem.
This is Andy's fault. I want you to know.
Rachel, this was your idea. I don't know what you're talking about. You're like, I hate my party. I want to get away
Yeah.
from it.
Mine's not actually a fumble because I have advantage on initiative. It's just still coloring it, even though it added it
Sure.
correctly.
I was
All
so
right.
close there. So close.
Stormbringer, you get to go first. What would you like to do?
I am tackling Clem.
Okay. Give me athletics and acrobatics or whatever's best for Clem.
Me?
Yeah, as either athletics or acrobatics.
I'm pretty sure they're the same. They're not. Athletics is a 1, and acrobatics is a 0. That's a 9.
13,
Plus
so not good for me,
5 is a 14.
Okay.
Oh man, I hate when I get possessed and I run through all
Okay.
my flash of geniuses.
Okay. Right, did he say you have to do that, Rachel? Because we are going to a party tonight. We are going to a party tonight. Did he say you have to use all your flashes of genius, do everything you can to do this?
But I feel like because I'm literally taken over in my mind. Listen, I'm pulling at Adam here and I'm doing what my character would do.
You know
Do
what,
we are
Rachel?
going to a
I'm gonna give
party!
you
I
inspiration.
know.
If you live through this, you'll get inspiration.
Do I now hear a hubbub back there?
Yes. Also as well. Yep.
I'm sorry. It's not
Clem,
my fault.
you're able to sort of slip out of Stormbringer's grasp again, and then you can do something here, and then we'll kind of let everyone react.
I will run to the bridge, the edge of the bridge. How far is it?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can make it here with your movement.
Would a jump count as movement?
If you dash, it would. Yeah.
Okay, so I will dash and jump off the side of the bridge.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Clem, off the other side. Stormbringer, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I have bless. 12.
Stormbringer, you drop your glaive that you're holding, and you make a beeline for the other end of the bridge. Getting here, you're not allowed to take an action. Because of this, it's just like a reaction. That
See, it's not just
you're
me.
forced to move. Charity, it looks like Clem is going off one end of the bridge. Stormbringer may be off the other. Hikari, Burbage, you also see this.
Can I see Clem like falling on the other side?
Yeah, Clem. At this point, yeah, Clem is only like 10 feet off the
Does
bridge.
this mean it's not a Clem's terrible passenger making her do this, but something else down here?
Please hold.
Ouch.
Also, Hikari, Burbage, if you had something you want to do.
Oh yeah, not please hold on that. I just meant I'm considering my options.
Yeah. No turn order necessarily. We'll just kind of take turns.
So, I'm sorry. Just describe a little, like, Clem's falling off the bridge on the one side.
Yes.
And what's happening with Burbage?
Nothing. You and Burbage are standing back watching for a second, a little dazed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think you said Burbage was also using it. I'm
Stormbringer
going to
is going to the other
run
side.
as fast as I can over there.
All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You could get here. And then action at all? You could dash and also jump off.
I'll dash and do we know how far it is down?
No one can see the bottom.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna dash up to the edge.
Okay.
Do I jump off? Like, it's not like I can fucking fly.
So at this point, Clementine is about 10 feet, 20 feet from you, maybe.
Do I feel like
okay.
I'm gonna die? Would I cast Featherfall, or do I feel like whatever's happening is okay?
Yeah, you got this.
Wait, she feels like what?
You wouldn't know that, man.
What? She feels. Well, I know she had. She's talked about it.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel bad about not jumping off, but I'm like, how is that gonna help her?
Charity's gonna move to the middle of the bridge with using Clue and his flying speed until I'm about equidistant from them. And just, motherfucker, please stop! Banishment on Stormbringer and Clem.
Okay.
Do we have to be close to each other or no?
60 feet in either direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will also heighten that spell so they have disadvantage on the saving throw if they choose to make it.
All right, give me
What's the save?
charisma.
Charisma.
Saves. Both the two of you.
Disadvantage, you said,
have
right?
to make this? Do I know that Charity's doing this? What the thing I'm trying to resist? Do I know that it's Charity?
Yeah, because Charity just yelled, "Stop!" The two of you.
So like, I wouldn't try to make the save.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
that was
assumed because I failed my wisdom save that I didn't have a choice.
You do have to make the save.
Valid.
Stormbringer does not.
Okay.
yeah.
I got a
and
6.
and Stormbringer would have seen me do this before. Yeah, that
Yeah.
6 does not beat my DC of 20. Everyone to their separate pocket dimensions. Fucking Christ!
Go to your pocket dimension.
The two of you have bamfed out of existence.
Are we in the same place?
I believe separate.
No,
Is what
technically it would
called
be. I don't think there's anything that would say. Before we kind of had it that they were in the same place.
Yeah, because
No,
I
it's
had a
fine.
whole nice
No.
conversation with that one person and got them on our side. while we
Target
were
must
banished.
succeed on a charisma saving throw. If the target's native, they banish it. They're banished to a helpless demiplane.
Okay, so same one. Yeah, it seems like.
Can I
for you.
move within this demi-plane?
Yeah.
I'm gonna swim through the space and grab Clem if possible.
So you see kind of a figure with their back to you, but they're not wearing the clothes Clem is wearing. And they're kind of like hunched up, and their face is turned from you, though they do seem small.
Hey, who the fuck are you?
I was wondering the same thing. And as they sort of like unfurl, you see a somewhat skinny but very old dwarven man.
Man, I'm so fucking done with these weird, like, fucking dwarf ghost things. The fuck? Why are you here in this place with me? This, I don't know what this is, pocket dimension or something.
Clem is taking a back seat for the moment. How about you
Wait.
and I get to know each other?
Are you the thing that's in Clem's head?
I'm not a thing. I tend to think of myself as a person.
I'm going to attack it with my glaive.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Does a 15 hit?
As you swing down on it, he just snaps his fingers, and there's sort of a sheen, like bubble, that your glaive slams into, and you see it kind of like water sort of ripple over this creature.
Second attack, because I get 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Fuck! What the fuck? It's the exact same fucking roll. What the fuck?
You spin around, losing your balance for just a second, catching it again. Your glaive slices through the air, just insanely quick. But again, off of this bubble. Well, shall we continue?
Get the fuck out
Or
of
maybe
Clem's
we
head.
don't.
Tell me when I can attack again, like when it's been around.
You're just
But I'm talking till then.
sure, yeah.
You'll take your 6 seconds of talking.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of Clem's head, like, permanently, please, because you keep making her waste all her fucking resources, and we have to go to a really important dinner party tonight.
You bore me. Give me a charisma
bore
saving
me.
throw, please.
I'm blessed, I think. Am I
Okay.
still blessed
Yes.
here?
Yeah.
The charisma save is literally against being boring.
No.
See if you can stop boring.
I have inspiration. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Wait, Andy, did I get inspiration?
So that's a
will if you
17 with the
glaive,
bless.
17. All right. As you get ready to attack again, finally, you start to lunge toward it, and Hakari, Burbage, and Charity see you whoosh, swing heavily in
I thought you were banished.
nothingness.
How do they Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Stormbringer pops back into your existence. Charity, you're still concentrating on a spell.
I want to be very clear. Burbage is not there. Burbage, amidst all the chaos, continued following the track down the stairs.
The thing that you banished that you put in the pocket is the thing in Clem's head. It's a dumb, skinny, wrinkly old dwarf thing, and I hate it.
Charity, this is, it doesn't make sense. It's starting to like grip your heart again. You're feeling faint all of a sudden. You're not exactly sure what to do. You keep switching planes of existence. You keep peering into other things. When you sent them to another plane, one of them came back, and the other one was someone else. Like, you're starting to really freak out at this. Burbage is off at the moment. Hikari, you see Stormbringer trying to make sense to Charity, and Charity starting to get that glassy-eyed look, like he has several times before he's either passed out or sort of gone into that weird catatonic state.
Okay.
Burbage. You hear Charity Guts just go, what are you doing down here? And you turn to, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Against
Who says that to?
against my friend Charity?
Is this one your friend?
So
What'd you roll?
20.
A 20. You're only going to take 18 damage, and you're blown backward. You barely catch yourself on the wooden railing that cracks as you slam into it, peering over the abyss. Something feels weird to you. Charity has horns again, and it seems like the eye patch is on the other side.
Motherfucker.
Friends, that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
What are you trying to do to us, A&D?
Now,
Make sure we play
Psychologically
sooner
torture
than
us?
2 months.
I'm trying to remember.
I'm trying to make it so that you want to play next week.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember. So Burbage had his whole like thing with the devil, and kind of resolved that. But I forget. Like, did Burbage come away from that knowing that he hadn't actually solved the problem of the clone?
I mean, we fought the clone.
Yeah, you then.
You know.
Oh yeah,
You know that-
since then.
Yeah. You know that the card that you drew, the thing that you thought you'd done to get
Alright.
rid of the clone, didn't,
that-
and in fact, this thing was.
That was okay. So
Called.
that's done. Burbage is not. Yeah. Okay.
And after that, we came across Caloran, so you would know
It's
that this is
been-
Caloran.
It's been so long since we played. I needed to get things in order.
Yeah.
Well, what a cool ending then.
So much weird is going on. This place, it seems like this world is cracking at the seams. You're getting closer and closer to something, and
Maybe.
and it seems like other Charity is down here as well.
Why?
It's got the fucking cigar box.
Why?
Also,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
probably hiding because, Yizek. Manhunt.
Oh yeah.
It's about noon probably then at this time in the game. You have dinner in 6 hours.
We have so much time.
Which is very fitting. Sorry
Fitting.
that you
Yeah.
that you did that, because I I picked Old Town, but I also gave it the secondary title, or What Time Was Dinner Again?
Of course. And friends, that's going to be it for tonight's episode. Thank you very much to the players. That was really fun. It was a good time getting back. Hope everyone has a good week coming up. And streams coming up. What do we have next?
I don't fucking know.
Ah!
Rachel,
Yeah.
is Spire back?
There's a complication in the planning of it, so
Cool. Okay.
we're figuring it
Okay.
out.
So hey,
So maybe nothing
Yeah.
is what I want to say, unless Spire is back. If Spire comes back, then Spire.
Inspire.
We'll let you know.
And
yeah, we'll let you know.
otherwise, when do we play this again? I think on the 26th.
2 weeks
Yeah.
is in my calendar, yeah.
Right. Fun. Join our Discord and or check us out on Facebook to get updates on what's going on. And we love you, friends. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time on the Fates of Ryn. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Lonely she walks down beside the green river. My lady she was, and I bend my knee. One divine, my seraph, my heart to deliver. She gives me a small flower that I call Tomb Lily. I love so completely, so true and so sweetly. But know that our story is so short, it must be. Every time that you show me that blue and white flower, remember